the supercharged UZ. So we cover, I guess, all of the UZ engines with a nice supercharger pulley spinning there right up front. The GS sliding sideways. That'll look really nice on a desktop as well. It looks like the construction on these is nice, nicely stitched. You've got a non-slip pad on the back, 2 options. And then the last one is the Dan Hackett Photography Actual Photo. Now the next test I'm going to do is to make sure that a laser mouse will work properly as you use it on these different photos here. This one is a go. No skipping around. All good on this one. Supercharged UZ. All right. You'll notice that the shirt and hoodie and other apparel are not on here yet. And the reason for that is because I'm going to get that design nailed down before I actually release it on my site. We have a Drift GS puzzle. You can select from a 120 piece puzzle in 10 by 8 size or a 252 piece puzzle in 14 by 11 size. What I like about puzzles, they occupy your mind. If you have company over or you're just bored, you could even frame it if you wanted to after that. And I think this is a really cool addition. You can see the puzzle pieces here as I zoom in. I kind of handpicked this one and put on a monotone design. So if you take a look here at the monotone design, it curves around the mug. I actually have this mug and I've used this mug. This is how they are shipped, just like this. I went with a lead-free, BPA-free, dishwasher-safe mug. There's a label with your order date on the bottom. Get a couple of them, one for you and one for your significant other or best buddy. Goes to show you kind of what it looks like with a Apple mouse there. Here's another view. Looks really, really cool in that monotone. And last but not least, at this current time anyway, this is also similar to the shirt design. And this has a little forward momentum in italics there just below the car. Laser mouse works perfectly on all of them. Good news, guys. More merch has showed up, including the shirt and the hoodie, which is right here. I'm gonna go back to the drawing board on the shirt a little bit because it looks more like a hologram, and that wasn't the intent of the original design. The shirt feels pretty good. It's a little tight in the arms, especially if you have guns like these.
Stop it. Get some help.
Seriously though, the shirt fits nice, but it is a bit high in the shoulder area and around right here. So you may want to go one size bigger than you think. I typically wear a large. An XL might fit a little bit better, but all in all, it feels pretty good. The length is good, and the material feels like a nice material. It just looks a little bit more like a hologram. The feedback actually has been good on this design, but I am taking into account some of the feedback on social media, and the feedback has been, hey, can you enlarge it? Can you also put one on the back? As you can see, this has nothing on the back. I'm gonna actually reduce the size of this slightly. I'm gonna brighten it up. I'm gonna make the color a little bit better, and I'm gonna put the design on the back. And then I'm gonna get a sample, and I'm going to evaluate that sample before I put it live on the store. Something else worth noting is that I am not making a bunch of money on this. I really wanted it to be a product offering to the GS community or those people that are fans of the GS platform or the Aristo body style 2nd gen GS, generally speaking. When you see the prices, I might make a couple bucks on it, but I'm not trying to make this a day job thing. You're getting a pretty cool product, a high quality product, a unique product, one that you can't generally find out there right now. I do like this hoodie. It does fit, I would say, a tad tighter, because if you wear layers underneath of this, it actually might be a little bit tight. I'm gonna put it over this shirt so that you can see how it fits. It's got a nice inside to it. It's actually very soft. You won't be able to see it, but it's a really soft inside. These seams don't bother me at all. So this is a large. I'm 6 foot, 185. I would say that this is definitely a slim fit, a tighter fit. When it comes to hoodies, I almost feel like I like them to be a tad bigger. I don't know about you guys. That's just my preference. It's got pockets right here. They're soft. It's got some drawstrings. They feel fine. They've got little knots on the end, which is a nice touch so you don't pull them through. And you can pull it tight on your face if you're out in the wind or something. The only thing I worry about is if you get the size like a large for me, what I normally wear, if it just shrinks a little bit. So I have a pretty long wingspan. I think it's about 6'7". The cuffs are just barely where I like them. I would like them to be a little bit more down. So my vote is to go one size up on these. If you like the little bit looser, larger fit that you can wear maybe a thicker shirt underneath. So this is the same design as the shirt I just shared with you. And again, it's a little more of a hologram. I'll do another one with the newer design, more color, and some cleanup on the brightening of the lines and contrast and other things. You can feel the design of the car that's on here. It's a little bit rougher than the rest of the material. But all in all, it's a decent hoodie, and I think that there'll be some good improvements with your feedback on social media that I definitely am taking into account. We'll add it to the site as soon as I feel good about what I'm offering versus just releasing it and having people say, oh, I wish it was different. Link in the video description below. I appreciate you tuning in. Thanks for your support. Thanks for going to the store and checking it out and maybe picking up something. All right, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already, leave a comment. See you on the next episode.